Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, plays a key role in your body's stress response, but when it's too high for too long, it can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Here's a deeper but simple explanation. Cortisol is released by your adrenal glands during stress. Its main job is to give your body energy to deal with the stressor. It does this by raising blood sugar levels. Cortisol signals your liver to release stored glucose into the bloodstream. This gives your muscles and brain the energy they need to act quickly, for example, in a fight or flight situation. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells so they can make energy. Cortisol reduces how sensitive your cells are to insulin, so more glucose stays in your bloodstream. This process is perfectly fine when stress is short-term. When stress becomes long-term or chronic, cortisol levels stay elevated. This leads to a cascade of harmful effects. Since cortisol keeps signaling your liver to release glucose, blood sugar levels remain elevated. Over time, this stresses your pancreas, which produces insulin. High cortisol reduces how well your cells respond to insulin. Your pancreas tries to compensate by producing more insulin, but eventually it can't keep up. This is called insulin resistance, a major factor in type 2 diabetes. Cortisol encourages the storage of fat, especially around the belly. This type of fat is metabolically active and releases substances that also worsen insulin resistance. High cortisol can also trigger low-grade, chronic inflammation in your body. Inflammation affects how cells use insulin, making them less effective at taking in glucose. This further contributes to insulin resistance, raises blood sugar levels, and causes type 2 diabetes. Cortisol affects hunger hormones, like ghrelin, which can increase cravings for sugary, fatty foods. Eating these foods also spikes blood sugar, and when this happens often, it worsens insulin resistance. Over time, weight gain, especially visceral fat, makes it even harder for your body to manage blood sugar too. Let's review. Stress causes high cortisol, which leads to high blood sugar, which causes insulin resistance. This means the pancreas believes more insulin is needed, overworking the pancreas. As a result, blood sugar remains high, and type 2 diabetes develops. Cortisol is helpful in small doses, but chronic stress causes blood sugar levels to be chronically elevated. This makes cells resistant to insulin and promotes fat storage and inflammation. This combination creates the perfect environment for type 2 diabetes to develop. Manage stress by getting enough sleep, exercising, and eating a balanced diet are essential to keeping cortisol and blood sugar in check. If you found this informative, be sure to like and share this video and follow The Dollar Diabetic.